Good morning and welcome to a new vlog. So it's Friday morning. I just picked up some tea from Starbucks and finished going over some things in the office. So I've got a much easier day for the rest of the day, which is nice. I've got lunch that I'm going to in a little bit with one of my best friends to just kind of catch up with her. And yeah, it should be a good rest of the day. I won't be wearing makeup tomorrow because I'm going to get a facial tomorrow, which I've never gotten a facial, so I'm pretty excited. I just finished my facial and massage, and it was really nice. It was a really good experience, especially for the first time getting a facial. I pretty much told her, I was like, I haven't gotten one before, and there was a bunch of different options for facials, so I was like, go ahead and pick one, whatever type you think would fit my skin the best, and she picked a hydrofacial. My face feels so good. I have to say, it looks like a lot more glowy and clean. She said I had quite a few whiteheads, so she cleaned that up and put a really nice face mask that was just really cooling and felt really nice. So hopefully you can see what my skin looks like now. Would pay money to do the facial or like different types of facials to attack just different areas or different problems that are going on in the moment. I would do that and add that on monthly. Good morning and happy Wednesday. So it's been about 4 days since I last got in front of the camera and talked to you about my facial. I did not wear makeup for the last 4 days. I just, luckily with my schedule, was able to just relax and reset for the last couple of days. I went on like a lot of outside walks. I cleaned my entire house. I organized a bunch of things, and so obviously I didn't need makeup for any of those things, which is really nice because I also got to see more of the reaction to how my face reacted to the facial a couple of days later. No bad reactions, worked out really well. My face still feels a lot better and brighter. I still do think I'm going to try to keep up with that. I'll probably do another hydrofacial the next time I go again, in maybe about a month. We'll see how long it lasts. Again, it's got a pretty price tag attached to it, which unfortunately all things these days seem to have. I've got a meeting in less than an hour. Luckily, it's pretty close to my house. So I just kind of wanted to show you a little bit about what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a black turtleneck that I got sometime last year. It's an Australian brand. If I remember, I don't remember what it's called, the top of my head, but I can put the link down below. I've gotten a couple of items since then that I really like, so I would certainly buy from them again. And I think they have the same top, and it has some ribbing in it. I folded the sleeves, but it has some ribbing in it. But I think they have the same shirt in white or like a cream color, which I think would be really nice for winter to pair with a bunch of different things. So I might pick that up if they have that. But yeah, so this is the shirt that I'm wearing. I've got a pair of COS Cobalt Blue trousers that I got, I think, earlier this year. I think I picked these up when I was in LA earlier this year. Love them. I also bought these in a kind of beige cream color. And then I'm gonna add two more things to this outfit. So the first is a blazer. I got this from the Nordstrom sale, last year, I think, from the anniversary sale, and I liked it because it was longer. I tend to like longer blazers, and it's Steve Madden, which I also like that brand as well. And the other thing that I'm gonna add to my outfit is my Christian Louboutins. So these are the very first pair of luxury shoes that I ever picked up. As you can see, or maybe I'm curious to see what your initial thoughts are by looking at the bottom of this. First things first, I was stubborn. I was too excited to wear these, and the lady told me to go. I bought them at Nordstrom. The lady told me to go down on the other side of the mall to get them to put a glaze at the bottom of them. I didn't do it. Big mistake. So if you are planning to buy a pair or have a pair and you haven't worn them yet, don't wear them until you get the gloss, glaze, whatever they like to call it. Don't wear them without that. The other thing is, believe it or not, I've worn these twice. and I've worn them for a very short amount of time because they're, as you can see, they're a pretty tall heel. I got the tallest ones. Also a big mistake. Don't do what I did, which was get too excited. And they look great. My legs look great when I wear them, but these suckers are hard to wear. I, on purpose, picked these to wear them to a meeting that was close and that didn't require a lot of walking. And as soon as I got in my car, I kicked these off so quickly, and I was like, my feet hurt so bad. And obviously that comes a little bit with breaking some shoes in, so it does take a little bit of a time, but I have not worn these shoes in months. Since these pair, I have bought some other pairs from my Dior shoes, which I love, are so comfortable. Those are probably my favorite and most comfortable luxury pair that I own. I've got a couple from Sarah Jessica Parker, which I also think her shoes are pretty comfortable. I have a bad story of, again, being stupid and wearing them when I was in New York the last time, and they completely tore up my feet. But also, the shoes are not, I don't think, really supposed to be made, like I should be wearing tennis shoes or like Uggs or something like that. Something very comfortable if you're walking that much in New York City. So again, my own fault. I don't fault the shoes for that one. I am thinking I'm gonna try these out again and see if I can walk a little bit better in these. We're gonna see, but let me finish and let me show you my full outfit. So this might be a little bit of a weird angle, but hopefully you can see, I love the way that it cuts me like in the center. Maybe I can go like more into the light. That might be a little bit easier. But I like that it comes in and then kind of flares out. I think it just is really flattering. So yeah, and I've got my shoes on. Not gonna lie, they hurt a little bit, but we might try them. Again, it should be a pretty quick meeting, so I'm not too worried about it. Also, while I was resetting the last couple of days, I created a new vision board, which I like to do every couple of months. It just really has helped me to keep focus on the goals and the things that I want to accomplish in the next couple of months. But I will insert a video here in a second to kind of show you what I've been kind of putting together. Each person's goals are different, but I've got essentially 3 different boards this time that I created. One is obviously like fitness and health, which is getting outside more, enjoying the change of the weather. I can go days with sitting in my house and working and just cleaning up around the house and keeping up with all these things and literally not realize that it was a beautiful day like 2 days ago. I don't know if it's like that for anyone else, but it happens way too often sometimes. And since fall is my favorite season, it usually motivates me to like get outside and to see like the leaves falling and changing and to do some fall activities. So I think some of the things that I set for health and fitness are pretty reasonable, and I'm really excited and have already kind of started getting into some of that. The other 2 are just exploring some new places. I've got some traveling coming up from South Carolina to New York to Europe and Milan next year. And so I just miss just traveling and just getting, again, out of the house and just doing some fun, different things, and also with my friends. And then the last one that I have kind of revolves around just going against some of the goals that I'd set before and kind of going against the normal of what was expected, I think, for a lot of years. And so what I mean by that is, we were always taught from, graduate high school to graduate college, get a nice job, get a nicer job, buy a house. And I feel like I've spent the last, X amount of years checking every one of those boxes off. But now I'm starting to kind of say, hey, I'm 27 years old. I have accomplished all of those things, and I've accomplished all those things really quickly. And I'm super, super proud of that. I've put in a lot of hard work to get where I am, but something sometimes still feels a little off. And so trying to figure that out. That's probably a little deep, but that's been something that's kind of been weighing on my mind for a little bit. And then just other like fashion goals. I'm always into fashion, always into like hair. Hopefully you like my vision board or kind of saw that it was interesting, or maybe it will motivate you to kind of make your own, but I really enjoy them. I will probably close out my vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. This is a perfect example of how different each one of my vlogs can sometimes be, from shopping to, you know, resetting and going outside on walks and everything else that I've talked about. So I hope you still have found this interesting. Thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you soon.